Why did Ishowspeed stream in China? The truth behind the viral tour. What happens when one of America's loudest, wildest streamers goes live in a country where YouTube is banned? This is the true story of Ishowspeed's viral trip to China, how he streamed to millions, why the Chinese loved him, and how he may have become an accidental cultural ambassador. Welcome to Alex Reborn Studio, where we dive deep into the facts the internet only scratches the surface of. The surprise tour. In early 2024, Ishowspeed, real name Darren Watkins Jr., announced a multi-week IRL livestream tour across China, Mongolia, and Hong Kong. The trip kicked off in March, and fans were stunned. Why? Because YouTube is officially banned in China. Streaming there? Nearly impossible. But Speed didn't let that stop him. Using VPNs, travel setups, and live IRL packs, he managed to stream in real time from places like Beijing, Shanghai, and Xi'an, sharing raw, unfiltered views of China to millions around the world. Why stream in China? So why did he go? Here's what we know. Massive curiosity. Speed wanted to explore a culture he didn't understand and take his fans along. Unfiltered perspective. Most Westerners only see filtered headlines. Speed wanted to show real life on the streets. Shock value, streaming where platforms are blocked, it made headlines instantly. Audience demand. Fans from Asia had begged him for years to visit, and he delivered. But the biggest reason to connect. Despite language and culture gaps, Speed's chaotic, high-energy humor translated surprisingly well. Viral across borders. Once the streams hit the internet, the response was explosive. In China, Ishowspeed became known as Jiakang Ge, hyperthyroid bro, a nickname referencing his over-the-top energy. Clips of him playing ping pong, trying acupuncture, reacting to food, and exploring temples spread across Douyin, Bilibili, Xiaohongshu, and Chinese state media. In Beijing and Shanghai alone, his streams gained over 10 million views, even with YouTube blocked. Reddit called it the most wholesome tour of China they'd seen. Viewers compared him to Gen Z's Anthony Bourdain, authentic, raw, and open to anything. An accidental cultural bridge. Ishowspeed didn't go to be an ambassador, but that's exactly what he became. Chinese citizens praised his respectful behavior, willingness to try local customs, and real-time reactions to modern Chinese life. He took photos with fans, learned kung fu moves, explored the Great Wall, genuinely interacted with street vendors, kids, and tourists. Even Chinese officials and diplomats acknowledged the impact. One called it a refreshing moment of mutual understanding in a tense global climate. How he beat the ban. So how did he stream from a banned platform? The answer: VPN technology and local help. Though YouTube is blocked in China, Speed likely used mobile streaming packs with global SIMs. He connected to VPNs to tunnel into YouTube servers. And most importantly, clips were re-uploaded to Chinese platforms by fans, where they went viral. His global fan base helped bypass firewalls, proving that digital influence is hard to contain. Ishowspeed's China trip wasn't just a meme, it was a moment. A loud, funny, chaotic American kid went viral in a country with strict controls and reminded us that human connection doesn't need subtitles. He didn't plan to make history. But sometimes, the camera catches something more powerful than a stream. This is Alex Reborn Studio. Subscribe for more stories that bridge culture, power, and the people behind the headlines.